We got UNLV going on the road to take on Colorado State. It's a 7:30 Mountain Time game on FS1. UNLV can't afford to drop another loss to a conference game. Definitely not to Colorado State, who's 2-6 on the season. UNLV's loss, to Boise State was acceptable. That was expected. Their loss to New Mexico at home a week ago, they didn't see that coming, and it definitely hurts them. And now they're competing with 4 or 5 teams to hopefully end up in a Mountain West title game in December. UNLV comes in as 4.5 point favorites. The over/under on this one 62.5. As good as UNLV's offense has looked, throughout the season and certainly at times, and the defense has just sort of let them down. Only 2 losses on the season, come to some pretty good teams that we're finding out now in New Mexico and Boise State, but still their defense has let up too many points, and last weekend was a result of that. They definitely need to tighten up the defense. It's a team that still gets their fair share of stops and turnovers, but they just have to stop teams from scoring completely. It's not enough to rely on crucial turnover for UNLV, but just get stops consistently. UNLV has no problem scoring. They can do it in a hurry. We've seen that with Calandra and Jaden Thomas. If they don't really tighten up this defense, they're going to slip up again sometime in this season. Now, I don't know if it's coming to a 2-6 team in Colorado State that just doesn't look like they're anywhere near competitive at this point. They got shut out 28-0 against Wyoming 2 weeks ago, and now they're coming up against still arguably the second best team in the Mountain West in the Rebels. Anthony Calandra still one of the most dangerous quarterbacks in the Mountain West. Dual threat quarterback that can really take advantage if he sees wide open room. Jaden Thomas still a huge threat with his feet. Jaden Bradley is a huge target for Calandra, and he can get downfield in a hurry. As for Colorado State, Jackson Broussard's look better at times, but still just has not been enough to get that offense going. Team that's averaging 19 points per game, -1 on the turnover ratio. The only certainty is that Colorado State does not keep the game close. They've lost by double-digit margins in the past 5 weeks. Dan Mullen's going to have them back on track. I think they get the 7th win of the season this week, and they handle Colorado State with ease just to prove a point. Set a statement that they're the real deal. Last week was a slip-up, and they're ready to win out the rest of the year. It's UNLV going on the road to take on Colorado State. It's a 7:30 Mountain Time game on FS1. Be sure to check this one out.